Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategic or compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMTLP and new Nextbridge hydrocarbons lawsuit settlement, which has been a tremendous success. We're also going to be looking at GME in terms of short volume data. We're also going to be looking at Roaring Kitty, who has recently been in the spotlight with a number of brokers and other issues for him in terms of potential market manipulation. So stay tuned for that. Before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first headline here in terms of job openings, we can see that the US April job openings fall to 8.059 million estimated compared to the estimated 8.37 million. So it is the lowest since February 2021, so not overall great news for the market. However, the market did slump at the market open, and I think there has been a little bit of recovery at time of editing, and we can see here from CNBC the Dow Jones jumps 200 points as investors now try to shake off the sluggish start to June. And finally, shout out here to Quiver Quantitative, who posted with regard to a stock called Agios Pharmaceutical, which we have also been watching in the Discord, and it states here, earlier we reported on a purchase of an Agios Pharmaceutical stock by Representative Josh Gottheimer, and he looks to be potentially suspicious, and the stock has now gone up approximately 98% since the trade. So this certainly seems to be happening, especially with people in government, but this is a stock that is showing tremendous momentum, especially as a low float bio stock, which are generally high risk. I'd like to start by doing a follow-up to the previous video where we have been looking at the inputs from Pulte, and Pulte has again responded to one of the posts from Marduk with regard to MMTLP. In terms of the post, what Marduk has stated is that brokers, regulators and also the VP of the OTC markets all said we had until the 12th to close our positions. Now, if you remember, the VP of the OTC markets stated this on a video, so if we go ahead and check Terry's Twitter handle, you will be able to see that, and he also states they claim the halt was to protect unsuspecting new buyers and also to avoid uncertainty in the market. So it was supposed to be closed position only. Many brokers stated that, and there is an image there as well to support that. And what Pulte has stated is one word sentence, crazy, full stop. And then he stated here in terms of a question, and this is a common question for people who do not know about the MMTLP fiasco, so I'm going to allow him to ask this question, which we all know the answer to. And the question here is, what would have happened in the last 2 trading days? So people have responded. So first of all, what Marduk has stated is, first of all, it's pretty interesting in the morning. The level 2, have a look at the level 2 data. There is a video of that, and there's a link to the video. But what John has also stated, the brokers were going into closed position only trades, and this was to be basically finished trades by the 12th, and it looks like they started Friday, went on Monday closing, but a friend deleted them for an illegal halt plan. So that's the theory from John Bowen. But basically the last 2 trading days were supposed to be for closed position only. It was also supposed to be for a situation where people's sell limit orders were to be fulfilled, and this was a contractual obligation for the shorts. By the shorts not closing their positions, they have obviously profited, they've not paid tax, and they have also not fulfilled their obligation of a short position. Let's now have a look at news with regard to the settlement agreed by Nextbridge Hydrocarbons. And what I posted earlier was that Nextbridge Hydrocarbons have announced a Cordax settlement. This is a great victory for Nextbridge Hydrocarbons when Cordax has agreed to pay a cash settlement to the Hudspeth subsidiary to settle the lawsuit. So Hudspeth will in turn release all claims against Cordax and will dismiss the Harris County suit. And a statement here from Greg McCabe, he states here, we are extremely pleased with this positive outcome and the settlement terms in the proceedings. So great news here. If we have a look at the press release here dated June the 3rd, 2024, we can see here confirmation that the company company have announced successful resolution to the settlement, and it also goes on against confirming that the case Hudspeth and Wolfborn Investments LLC versus Data Log LWC was filed, and that has now been settlement. So the company have announced that Cordax have agreed to pay a cash settlement to Hudspeth, settle the case, and as well as remove the mineral line filed against the Oro Grande field. So this will give the Nextbridge Hydrocarbons the mineral line rights that they were being challenged for, and also the Oro Grande field dismissed their lawsuit in the Hudspeth County and release all claims against their subsidiary. So Greg is also pleased with this, and he goes on to say, we gladly now move forward to put this chapter behind us as we continue with the valuable work of re-envisioning and expanding our business model and strategy. He also looks forward to updating shareholders in the weeks and months to come in what is truly an exciting time for our company. So that's a very positive statement there to finish off with from Greg, and I'm going to repeat what he states in what is a truly exciting time for a company. So I am hoping there is good news to come. And I'd like to finish off by having a look at the latest developments for ticker symbol GME Gamestop. This was also featured in the previous video, and this is a stock that we have been following in our weekly watch list and also our daily stock alerts. We also called it last week, where it was up approximately 25.6%, and we know that on Monday it was at one point up close to 100%. So let's have a look at what's been happening. So shout out first of all to Unusual Wales, who've stated with regard to GME, the SEC, they're stating, have announced that they are looking at GameStop options activity for manipulation after Roaring Kitty disclosed his option trades. So for example, in terms of overall reference, what they are also saying is that US Congress open trades all the time. Option trades are going on all the time, and for example, if we look at Nancy Pelosi, she had Nvidia call options before major bills, before major news. That was up 200% in her calls in 190 days. But no SEC investigation, so I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because Nancy is an outstanding trader. But what Quiver Quantitative have stated in a similar theme is that the Massachusetts securities regulator is prohibiting the trading activities of Roaring Kitty. So again, this is a bold and strong statement. So this looks like when there are victories for retail, then certain people over there in authorities do not like that. And also states here they have caught dozens of suspicious stock trades by politicians, but none of them are ever investigated. So in terms of Roaring Kitty, we can see here it's also known as Keith Gill, CFA, and from Travis he states here he actually fought for investors at Lex Shares, which is a litigation finance firm. He's done his research and he believes that the shorts are in trouble. So on the profile here it states that obviously Keith served at Lex Shares, where he connected with investors to raise $8 million for plaintiffs and close multiple cases where investors earn 90% annual return. So obviously it certainly seems as though he is come across as a retail champion. And what the Kabisi letter is stating here is, why does the market always break when GameStop rises? And four examples there. 2021 January 28th, halt buys on GME were added in by brokers as soon as we saw the rally, and now if we go up to date, May the 14th, GME and AMC were halted 38 times in one day as there was another rally. June the 2nd, Robinhood suspended overnight trading in GME due to volatility. And if we come back up to the right present moment, June the 3rd, NYSE sees multiple $100 billion and stocks fall 99% due to technical glitch. So we saw that with Berkshire as well. And now let's have a look at another important post from Unusual Wales, and this is with regard to short volume, and they're saying here it is close to 2021 levels over the last 3 weeks. So I have pulled out the data from Fintel, and we can see here short sale volume off data provided by FINRA. If we have a look at the latest data here for the 3rd of June 2024, we can see at the top there 60, just in excess of 65.462 million volume, compared to 31st of May 11 million. So that is a staggering increase there. Now if we have a look at the failed to delivers also from Fintel, if we have a look at the 13th of May, we can see here failed to delivers just in excess of 2.66 million. and the latest data 14th of May, which is the latest one we can see here, just in excess of 10.49 million. So I'm not sure what they are for June, but that is a significant rise. So huge concerns there in the overall market. And finally, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the weekly watch list, so let's have a look at that now. So this is a review of the previous week's weekly watch list, where we called out a number of stocks such as LUCY, that was up 107%, KRK, that was up 20% on the week, GME, again we're following it this week and also followed it last week. Well, last week it was up in excess of 25.6%, ONMD, another great call, up 23.5% on the week, one time up 57%, and a good chance there to take profits. GNFT, that was up 12.6%, MCFT closed level, HIMS, that was up 12.3%, CRDL, that was up 8.8%, MIUS up 10% on Tuesday, closed level on the week, so not all calls are successful. Dell was up 6% Tuesday, earnings was not well received, and overall down 17%, but I think it's doing a little bit better today. So if you would like to get the next copy of the weekly watch list as well as daily stock alerts, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, please stay tuned.